Podcast ini dibawakan khas untuk anda oleh SPS Realtors.
Untuk khidmat jual beli rumah, sila hubungi mereka di 86888676. Selamat datang ke podcast biarbetolsg. Saya Banger.
Saya Hada.
Saya Touch.
Saya ada.
Kita Wemba.
When I say ha, you say lal. Ha, lal. Ha, lal. Ha, lal.
Terima kasih kerana masih bersama kami di Biar Betul Crew BBC, and with us is Adam from the Halal Food Blogger.
Adam from Halal Food Blogger / biarbetul sekarang.
Uish.
THFBB. I say, man.
Okay, Adam.
Yes, sir.
Just when you thought that kau datang untuk lepak, I take the opportunity to create content.
Sure, let's create content together. What kind of content you want to create, bro?
We go
Tadi
first with
episode
topless
sebelum ni.
Oh, different. Okay, that one later.
King tu.
Okay, aku nampak kau punya post sikit hari.
Okay.
Maybe dah lama lah. Was it a few weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago Yes, exactly. Hui, kau ingat
Fortnite.
Kasih lagi satu.
Okay, so there was a post where kau tengah ranting lah. Kau tengah bingit, kau tengah marah.
Bukan marah.
Oi, tak marah.
Relax.
Dia cool lah.
Dia cool lah.
Cuma
Aku tengok kau marah.
Jadi kita tanya kau lah, kenapa kau marah?
yes, please explain
Sebenarnya kau nak interview aku?
your feelings at the time. How?
Yeah, aku marah. Aku marah gila lah. Because okay, Adam has this particular segment where he will post a picture, a picture of a food, and they will ask wrong answers only. Yeah, so orang will comment lah. For
Yes.
example, dia letak nasi goreng.
Yeah.
Orang cakap mutabak Osama, something like that lah.
Sup pisang.
Sup pisang.
Something. Most of the time it's a lot of funny answers lah.
Yalah.
Oh.
Aku
Yes.
pernah participate.
Kau seorang je.
Kita lah.
Satu dunia pernah participate.
Dunia.
Orang from Sweden pun pernah participate.
Yes.
Terus lepas tu, I think that there's this person, hamba Allah ni lah, kan?
yes.
Dia take a
Opportunity
snapshot
lah.
Oh no, dia take the opportunity to take a snapshot of kau punya story tu. Or is it your
Yes.
picture?
It was IG stories.
It was an IG story, and dia put it on
Threads.
Yes,
On Threads,
on
yeah.
Threads. Bunyi dia begini: Barakallahu fikum. Sebab tanya, salah kalau jokes itu tahu menipu. Salah kalau jokes itu kita tahu menipu. Oh, maafkan saya. Kalau jokes yang tidak menipu dibenarkan oleh syariat. Allahu alam. In fatwa al-lajnah ad-da'imah, it says, question, if for example,
Apa kau tengok aku nak amin.
Amin.
Kau tengok aku gitu, aku yang takut bodoh.
Tu lah, tiba-tiba macam cikgu tengok macam ni.
Apa sah ini, betul lah. Aku yang goyang.
Ni kita vibe lah.
Silakan.
Okay, question.
Yes.
If for example we tell a lie as a joke, is that prohibited or not? Answer: yes, it is prohibited. In fact, it is a major sin, even if it is a joke. And Allah is the source of strength. May Allah send blessings and peace upon our Prophet Muhammad and his family and companions.
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
In other words, dia nak cakap yang apa yang kau buat tu, konten yang menyuruh atau encourage ataupun mengencourage tu.
Ya, itu kalau in other words. Kalau the same words.
Barakallahu fikum. Bodoh lah kau.
Beli dorongan.
Dia mendorong orang untuk komen ataupun menipu bila diorang komen tu. Jadi kau pun ada kau punya respon lah. Mungkin kau pasal aku malas nak play ni, kau mungkin say in your own words.
Why must we play? Kau gunakan your other words.
In other words, yes.
In other words, yeah.
Okay, so actually, yes, he, number one, I want to clarify that he's not a follower of mine on
Ui.
Instagram or even on Threads,
Hmm.
and I got to know about the post because one of our readers send me the link, or I can't remember, send me the link or send me the screenshot of his thread post lah. So I was kind of amused at first
Hmm.
And then when I went there, I went to read, because on top of his original thread, right, he also continued with a few other in the comment section, because I think some of his followers asked him questions like, is it really wrong or whatever. So I think he went on, he even quoted some hadith, and he say, not only is it I'm committing a sin, I'm also causing other people to sin when they comment by saying the
They
wrong answer, right? They are
participate
basically,
in
yes, correct. So after a while, then because of that, I started to think, is it really?
Because you've been doing this for a long time
a long
already.
time.
So,
It's not something new.
Wait, kau goyang lah. Kau in fact kau rasa bersalah sikit lah in a way.
I mean dia dah quote, aku boleh faham kenapa dia goyang. Mungkin dia dah quote hadis.
Yes.
Mungkin ni benda, because kita tak tahu, lagi-lagi dia ni banyak followers Syul. So kau kadang-kadang kita boleh terfikir, dosa aku ni boleh link. Dia ni dah berapa banyak orang tengok, apa tu dia ni dah cakap dengan orang lain, dia cakap ni. So dia punya dosa tu macam continuously tau. Jadi boleh goyang lah in that sense.
Exactly, 100%. Actually, even quite long ago, I mean, whenever we create content for Halal Food Blog, that's why, to be honest with you, right, even my wife keep reminding me that actually it's quite a big responsibility because our information is meant to benefit the masses, right? But sometimes, if something goes wrong somewhere or if there's misinformation, then technically kita tanggung say it's on us, no. If you tell people this one halal, but actually who knows, right?
Memang responsibility kau tinggi lah, sampai Saudi pun dah ambil kau.
Ya, betul.
So that's the reason I'll be very honest with you lah. I'm not a very learned man lah. I think even in my reply on Threads and even in the video I said I'm not a very learned man. I'm learning, but there's definitely knowledge that I may not be something that I know yet, and maybe other people definitely are more knowledgeable than me. So it got me thinking lah. So in my video, actually, you can hear my tone. I was not really angry, but I was more like just trying to explain lah, because I didn't want people to, I felt that he got the wrong idea, because like you said, he's only seen this one post, the recent post that he is basically pinpointing. But I've been posting almost every week, every Sunday for years already, the same thing. And when I start to think about it, I was like, wow, if there's really something wrong that I'm doing right, then I'm thinking like, alamak, every post like how many 100 comment, then like over the years, like I feel like, alamak, what if really
accumulate
then I started to feel a bit I won't say worried but like
get you to thinking lah.
got me to question myself a bit lah, because like I say, we are all always learning. I'm not to say that someone is right or wrong, but when somebody tries to share knowledge, it is also our own responsibility to find out whether that knowledge that he's sharing is correct or not. Because some people may be sharing knowledge that may not be 100% accurate. It is our own responsibility. Just like the simple question of halal or haram, it's up to us to decide for ourselves. So I asked around, and my wife also, luckily we have quite a lot of supportive friends and friends who are knowledgeable. We have friends who are in the religious teachers scene, and I mean they are religious teachers or ustad, and then just asking for their advice lah, like what do they think. But after that I got to thinking, number one, my intention is very innocent. I'm not doing it intentionally to mislead people or to lead people to sin, so I also thought back, in the past also there's people who have commented that were also ustad. I know them personally, and they also got in touch with me after I made the video. They got in touch with me and gave me some assurance. They said, don't worry too much about it. Your intention is correct, and it's very obvious from the start that what you are trying to do is just be a bit of light-hearted kind of humor. So don't have to worry so much. That's why in my video, my main intention for the video was just to explain my intentions, to make sure there's no misunderstanding.
You're not misleading anybody, right?
Yes, that's not my intention. And if anyone felt that was what I was doing, then I apologize. But I didn't have any ill wishes towards anyone, including the guy who posted. I even left a comment on his post on Threads to say that, may Allah forgive us for all our sins lah. Nobody is perfect, and if you feel that I'm doing something wrong, then okay. But anyway, he doesn't even follow me. I don't even know whether he.
So when you comment, dia tak reply?
He did reply with the usual lah, like let us all improve ourselves as Muslims. But I can say that for sure, a lot of his followers suddenly came to my post and started commenting. Some on Facebook, some on Instagram. Because I guess from the Instagram they can see the name, right? So they went there. And they also will start saying that mana boleh buat macam gini, berdosa. Then they ask me like, why do you ask for the wrong answer when you know it's going to be wrong? So I have to write a wrong explanation, say that obviously I know what is the food.
But that's the point. Why you're asking the wrong answer, you know it's wrong.
I'm the one who's posting it. I'm the one who took the photo. I know what the food is. I'm not asking you what is the food and expect you to give me the wrong answer because it's an educational thing. It's just a bit of light-hearted humor. It's a way for people. I really feel that the reason I do it is because I see that when people comment, right, it's a way that people actually kind of let loose for a while. They kind of like have a bit of fun with their answers. Some of the answers are very creative. Really, really creative answers are over the years, I have to say. Some ridiculous. Some of them are just having fun. Some of them are,
the right answers.
Some of them are some of them will put the right answer, and sometimes when they put the correct answer, let's say I post like mutabak, right? They really say mutabak. I will sometimes comment and say sorry, that is wrong. Because like I say, it's just a bit of fun. It's not like we are going to earn points.
But that's betul lah. Kalau dia tak reply back, nanti itu yang salah. Pasal dia cakap wrong answers only. Kalau orang tu reply the correct answer and dia tak cakap yang tu salah punya answer, tu yang salah, itu yang membohong. Pasal initial caption dah cakap ataupun dia dah kasih disclaimer dulu, wrong answers only. So whatever the answers to come, the wrong answers are the right one.
Yes.
Kau faham tak?
So siapa yang answer tu berdosa.
Jangan. Nanti dia post kat
Gula.
Technically ini arguably
kan?
arguably
Okay. And also some very creative je bila orang reply to the point where aku pun malas nak participate pasal dia punya answer lagi baik.
I gotta say, man, really hats off to some of the answers they come up with, so creative. And you can see different pattern lah. Like in the past, I noticed sometimes, especially when we first started this name the dish, people will put the wrong answer, but I realized that is dishes that they are actually craving to eat. Like you post they put like asam pedas, ikan pari. And it's like maybe this fella really feel like eating that at that time. That's what's on their mind. So it's like just something to help people pass the time.
Touch, kau reply apa?
Aku reply macam-macam lah. Kadang-kadang aku reply right answer juga. Pasal aku nak makan tu benda.
Banyak. Anyway, the bottom
jadi
line is
dosa dia. Gula.
Kesan biasa saja. Maafkan saya.
Okay. Apa pendapat korang dua pula before aku give my opinion lah.
Kau nak ada right answer ke wrong answer sekarang?
Oi, aku nak ada right answer lah.
The right answer.
honest answers only.
Honest answer.
Apa regarding
this whole saga lah. Whether that guy who commented it, does he have a point, or is he reading too much into it? Apa korang rasa? Ke korang nak aku start dulu? Macam korang tengok aku macam
bagi
silakan. Aku straight away bila aku nampak tu, at first I saw his video explaining. Then cakap apa hal ni? Then I saw the post. Then aku macam, this you been doing this for a long time already. And I know him, and I know what the intentions are. Dia punya is not to mislead anyone. It's just sekadar hiburan saja. And dia pun post cakap wrong answers only. So dah terang-terang is you are straight to the point cakap ni semua wrong answers apa. So kalau kau nak participate, kau komen lah. Kalau kau tak nak, then kau jangan komen. Kau swipe. So I was really taken aback by the post yang orang tak happy. And secondly pun, kalau kau tak happy pun, kau can berbual personally apa.
He didn't even tag me in the thread.
If really he did something wrong or we did something wrong, kau tak payah nak make it public or post. You can DM us personally. Exactly. The person can DM him, hi Adam, you don't know me. I'm not your follower, but I just thought that, then share lah. Then can have a civilized conversation. And can even agree to disagree. What can all can be done personally, apa. So I think he gone a bit
Too far.
too far with the publicity of
publicity.
it lah. To me lah.
On that note, aku nak shout out to kita yang pendengar lah. Ada banyak yang diorang tak agree, especially when it comes to our religious content. But they comment to us.
Yes.
They DM us or they comment to our Spotify to let us know yang diorang tak agree. I think that's very respectful of our listener to do that lah.
And we interact. Ada
we
yang
will reply lah.
Ada reply lah. Aku like je lah.
Oh, kau suka like Kau?
Aku suka like je.
Oh, kasih kau diri kau.
Aku kasih ni tau. Bagi aku insan ni, hamba Allah ni, dia adalah satu kreatif. Dia buat benda gini. Aku at first aku pun nampak dia punya reply video. Dan aku tengok balik dekat tu video. Aku tengok balik dekat komen hamba Allah ni. Bagi aku dia macam kelakar, macam joke gitu. Aku macam tak boleh percaya dia serius ke tidak. Macam benda gini
Dia dah bawa hadis-hadis semua. Kau ingat dia joke?
That's the thing. Aku dah macam confusion.
Oh, kau dah confused.
It's like confusion. So macam dia ni betul ke serius ke? Ini post pun is a happy post. It's a good vibe post. It's a positive post definitely and the purpose of this post is to get the comments punya answers, which is the wrong answers. Based on kadang-kadang boleh kelakar gila tau. Mungkin
gambar mutabak
apa bantal peluk lemak manis ke, bantal peluk santan asam ke, that kind of thing. Daun lepak pisang ke, daun lempet-tempet gitu. Whatever thing Kau faham tak? That's the purpose of that such of punya post.
Yeah.
It's a fun post. Sekali yes, memang kita dapat a creative punya comment juga. Like that guy hamba Allah tu juga. Sekali dia keluar pun post komen yang agak kelakar juga. Faham tak? Dah jadi macam serious. Dia dah jadi macam serious. Dia dah buka bab agama semua. In a way kita boleh macam berterima kasih juga. Kita pun dapat buat homework. Dia pun dapat buat dia punya homework juga. Dia boleh check juga.
Betul.
Alhamdulillah, I think I heard juga kau check dengan ustaz juga. So in a way kita dapat something like we have to check beyond whatever we have been doing juga.
Good thing come out of it dah.
That's true. But still tak kena dengan fun post DM tak payah letak kat komen That post purpose is for positive punya vibe so merepek
Sekarang aku bila tadi kau cakap confusion kan, aku tengah imagine muka kau. Misai kau kalau tipis, janggut kau kalau panjang.
Boleh Confucius.
Kasih dia satu.
Tak boleh kita ketawa.
Sama lah rambut panjang style.
Actually it's true you say it Kau kena buat macam man bun.
Okay, this is something that you guys will have know lah.
What?
Jangan kita dulu. Aku ada blood Confucius.
I see.
Confucius.
Aku ada
Confucius.
Aku punya lineage.
Lineage.
Lineage ke lineage?
I think the 4th generation lah. AD2.
AD2 4th generation
Confucius lah. But they
every generation 500 tahun dah hidup tu.
Betul. Dia meluk agama Islam. Berapa tahun lepas AD
6 lah.
AD Iskandar.
Shout out dah.
Bagus. Aku tak expect itu bodoh.
Gitu je lah.
Kau punya pendapat pula?
Bila aku tengok that video je, I mean that hadith that he gave, yes, it opened up my eyes because aku have seen situation where kadang-kadang kau berjenaka and then it comes at a cost because you think it's funny but people may believe apa yang kau cakap tu and it may cause trouble It may cause confusion. It may cause even problems lah.
Yang kau confusion, tunjuk aku kenapa.
Kau kan ada blood.
82.
Lineage.
Okay, so yes, aku believe that hadith is for this purpose. Where kau ingat kadang-kadang kau kelakar, kau crack something, but kau tak realise or kau tak correct it on the spot. And then people start to believe that lie. This is where kita even have stories of the boy who cried wolf and all this lah. Kan, where one particular lie yang dia cakap tu, dia ingat kelakar, jadi a problem, issue. But in his situation, it was a post. It was not meant to mislead people. Kan, it's clearly said wrong answers only. Dia punya post tu takkan cause problem pun. In my eyes, aku trying to see the different angles lah. Okay, let's say people really believe yang this nasi goreng ni is murtabak. How would it be? I mean, let's say diorang pergi kedai, I want murtabak, and diorang dapat salah. No, I want this one, tunjuk picture. Boleh rectify on the spot.
I want this nasi lemak.
Orang tu ketawa je. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't cause macam life or death situation.
Orang tu tak ketawa.
Oi,
dia akan buka hadis.
dia buka hadis. So I don't see anything that could be detrimental lah to anyone punya plight.
Yes.
And it's clearly dia dah put a disclaimer there. It's just like even kita berjenaka ni, let's say people believe, immediately kau kena rectify tau. Kau kena cakap
kena.
maaf that's why
Disclaimer lah, kasih disclaimer lah.
Ya, bergurau je. Terus tadi aku cakap dia orang berdosa tak, aku gila cakap aku bergurau je pasal it's not right. It's wrong, right? So you cannot say this kind of thing lah. I'm sure that Ustaz yang kau consult say something along those lines.
Actually,
ada.
shout out to Ustaz Rijal lah. He's a
Shout out to Ustaz Rijal.
He's a friend, a friend of me and my wife. I actually really respect his views. I mean, I never told him personally, so if he's listening, this will be the first time he's hearing from me.
Shout out
But he sent me a message because I think my wife realized after she saw the video, because I didn't really talk to anyone about it. I just wanted to just put the video to just let out my feelings, let it out in just a calm way also, and I just wanted to let it go lah. But I think my wife saw the video, then she thought, maybe I'm feeling a bit stressed out by it, right? So my wife was looking out for me, so she went to ask around with some of our more knowledgeable friends lah. So he sent me a message, a DM. He said, don't worry too much about this. Lying in Islam is telling the untruth with the intention to deceive. So what was your intention when you posted this, or when you asked people to comment? Were you doing it with the intention to deceive, to cheat people, to get them to tell an untruth, to lie? No. So the hadith is a hadith. I mean, it doesn't really apply. That's what he's saying. So don't worry too much about it. So for me, like I say, I feel very lucky and very blessed that I'm surrounded by a lot of learned people, because like I said, we are always learning. And I think even for you guys, you are saying that when you saw the video that I posted, it even got you thinking, and I'm sure it got a lot of other people thinking also. I don't have any ill feelings towards the guy who posted. I don't wish him any bad feelings. I don't blame him. I'm not even saying that he's wrong lah. I even left him. I think one of the comments I said that anyway, in future, if there's any misunderstanding or any confusion, or if there's any content that you don't agree with,
message you lah.
You can either drop me a DM. We can have a civilized discussion among human beings, or you can at least tag me in the post and give me a chance to respond lah. Because if the reader didn't send to me,
then you never know.
I wouldn't have known lah. Then people could be saying all kind of things. Then I don't know. I'm not saying that it would have been such an overblown matter that it could be to the point of no return lah. But I mean, it's not a nice feeling to know that you may have upset someone. And at the same time, I also want to say a big thank you and a big shout out, because after I posted the video, right, a lot of people left a lot of very supportive comments. They sent me a lot of DMs to say, just relax. I know maybe it's a bit a weird situation, but anyway, we all know that you have been doing this for very long. Your intentions are not a bad intention, so just chillax, because for me, it was more just about clearing the air lah.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much.
Aku kat komen, aku kasih yang emoji yang thumb 3 jari habis splash. Kasih dia semangat sikit.
I see. I didn't see the comment. Do you? Is it still there? Maybe aku hide lah comment tu. Sorry. Masuk spam.
Lepas tu yang emoji bikini semua aku kasih lah.
Bikini.
Maafkan saya.
Emoji eggplant, yes.
Eggplant habis
Tu semua
splash.
hidden lah.
Tu halal
Semua ada splash.
Eggplant halal. Tapi dia punya eggplant
Kalau dah ada dekat Adam Halal Food Blog, is halal.
automatic.
Tengok aku ke ada?
Yeah. So I want to add on to yang punya point tadi, which you kind of add on already lah. The part where it's good that he made such a comment or post so that we have this conversation. But the right thing to do is obviously to DM kau dulu.
Yeah,
kan? Jadi kalau
nice
DM kau dulu, then have that conversation dengan kau, and if there's any conclusion ke, tak ada conclusion ke, then he can post it and then everyone learns from it.
Yeah.
That's the right way to do it. Just like our pendengar lah, bila dong comment on kita punya episodes, what we did was we get a ustaz, we bring a ustaz in, we discuss, we hash it out, and then we got answers for everyone.
That's good.
Yeah. So I mean, this is just a.
But I like his response. Very professional. Kalau in future ada lagi yang benda yang kau agak tak betul, tegur aku. Tapi secara DM, like a human and human punya conversation.
Yes.
There's a very good, in one sentence it completes it all lah. Kau ada cakap yang aku in future aku tak agak aku ni masih akan jadi perfect. Sekarang aku tak perfect, dan in future aku pun tak akan perfect.
Exactly.
I need people to tegur me.
Betul.
But kau kena tegur tu ada cara dia.
Correct. Ada adabnya. And as content creators, you guys also, I'm sure, agree with me that the feedback that we get from our audience, right, is very important, like you said, because we know what they're thinking, how are they reacting to our content. Is it hitting with them? And if there's anything wrong, what exactly is it you don't like? I want to fine tune, because maybe it might not hit with someone. Something might trigger someone, but we don't. If they don't tell us, we don't know. We just say okay, it must have been okay if nobody say anything.
You know what's dangerous? Dia ni bilang ada lagi mungkin lah 20, 24, 25, whatever berapa people ni semua. Dia fikir ni salah ni, buat benda gini is part of lying. Is membohong. Dia tak tegur, dia diam aja, dia tengok, dia diam aja, dia swipe, and benda tu stuck kat hati dia. Ada sekarang konten-konten dekat IG, TikTok ni semua dah banyak buat macam this kind of
negative
small scenes which is actually big scenes. People see it as something that is fun, tapi ia satu dosa. But actually it's not. Look at Ustaz Rijal punya answer. That also give a good answer. That is actually give. The thing is, when if you think good ataupun positivity bila kita buat benda-benda gini, it's actually a good thing. Kita kasih people activity ataupun fun ataupun that kind of fun. Aktivitas lah. Kalau aktivitas yang hebat, dia boleh halal, dia boleh haram.
Boleh haram.
Faktivitas. Okay, boleh kata. Dah bunyi kentut pun dah ketawa ni sudah. Tak, aku dah kena tembak sah.
So kami harap kami harap. You continue lah. We continue such
He did.
I don't intend to stop, because like I say, if I really stop, I think people might think that maybe I
wrong
feel guilty and I did something wrong. But to be honest with you, I intend to continue, because I still feel that is something that the audience likes. Every Sunday when I post, you can see people start commenting. I was like, wow, you can really see that they is engaging to them lah. You know what I mean? So okay lah, as long as people like I say, as long as people like it, we can do it lah. This is the kind of thing that we appreciate. The feedback from our audience.
Yeah. I mean, and also for Biar Betul listener, aku encourage korang to still comment. Kita kadang-kadang berjenaka ni pun kita push the boundaries. That's the truth. Even within ourselves pun kita ada disagreement. What is right, what is wrong internally. Because some of us will try to push the boundary, push the envelope. Kita kena, because you know it's content, it's comedy. So you never know when it could trigger people, but you never know when's your limit also. Kau kena push juga, you know, because it can be really funny.
Exactly.
So but if we over push lah, then kita minta maaf. Jangan ni lah, jangan segan lah, tegur je kita.
You can always for me, you can always speak out if you feel something is not right or something that you feel could have been improved. But like I Banger said, there's always a way. Ada caranya for you to get in contact nicely, because in the end we are all civilized human beings. We are all people who can speak. the same language,
Yeah.
and we are all brothers and sisters in Islam.
Yes.
We are
Yes.
all headed in the same direction to
Yes.
improve ourselves.
Yeah.
So why not we do it in a nice way?
Brother and sisters in Islam, even though some lineage Confucius,
Yeah.
tetap Islam.
Lineage,
juga.
lineage.
Yes.
Yes. AD.
Brother say
AM.
very good thing.
like the long journey brothers when the Confucius lineage have told me, we may use the different toilet, but the hole that it came out is the same hole.
Ui.
Ui,
Wow.
sama hole
Sama. Salah juga.
Semua sendiri-sendiri hole.
Oh, saya juga. Tapi tetap S hole lah.
Oh, okay.
Same
Yeah,
shit, same
yeah.
shit, different hole.
Same shit, different hole, but same asshole. Is S.
Salah lah, salah.
Salah juga.
Salah, pasal aku punya
But-
shit je dah different every day kadang-kadang kau tengok.
Oi.
Betul. Aku
Tunjuk
sekali ada diarrhea.
Salah diet. Too much info, bro.
Macam mana ni? Kejap.
Apa tu?
You should keep a visual diary of your
jangan
of
lah.
your samples and like do a
Dia ada.
Oi, ada.
Ini salah. Wrong answer only lah.
Kau post wrong answer. Dodol.
Bodoh lah. Okay lah. So,
Okay,
do we have another episode with him?
Why not?
InsyaAllah.
Why not? Yes.
Okay.
InsyaAllah kalau ada.
Apa nak kongsi?
Don't let him go.
Just thank you dah.
Oi,
Thank you, Adam.
thank you Adam.
No, thank
Korang-korang
you guys,
yang
thank
dengar,
you guys.
ya, korang-korang yang dengar ni yang masih belum follow Halal Food Blog,
Oi.
rugi.
Rugi.
Memang
Masya
rugi.
Allah.
Korang makan apa ni? Halal ke tak? Korang mesti follow Halal Food Blog.
Orang kau makan benda haram.
Go and follow him. Go and follow him. Go and follow us.
Yeah.
And please keep on supporting him. Keep on supporting us. And we thank you for your support.
Yes.
And Adam, any last words? Jom lah. Tomorrow, besok
besok lagi satu.
kita
Boleh.
ikat dia lagi.
Kita ikat dia.
Mana yang tadi punya leather strap tu?
Oi.
I brought my own custom.
Yang tahan belakang, kan ada diving kan, yang belakang kita semua, kasih dia. Okay, kita jumpa lagi.
Terima kasih.